We are updating the Borrega Trust of 4805, and I'm James Mariani. I'm a legal document assistant, license 163, not an attorney, and I'm here to update things here for Mr. Borrega. Sir, you wanted to kind of make things clear about the two people you want to run the show and to be your executor, and who are those two guys? What are their names?
Alessandro Borrega and Marco Borrega.
And how do you want things to be divided between those two boys?
50-50.
And you've got, of course, the Rosie Road property, you've got the East Bradley condo, and you've got the Willow Street property.
Yes.
Now, it's the Rosie Road is in the trust, but the East Bradley is not in the trust, and you want that to go into the trust.
Yes.
You also want to make sure Willow Street is conveyed into the trust.
Yes.
But you have a side promissory note with an occupant at Willow Street right now, and that was a $360,000 promissory note that he's been paying on for the last 12 years.
Yes.
And that darn note is now down to $294,000.
Right.
And the agreement is that he would cover the balance on the note plus $60,000.
Yes.
Plus he's doing a bunch of work on the property over the years he's been there.
He's done some, yes.
And
Run
that
a roof, he did a patio, he did some stucco.
And your desire is that that property doesn't go through probate, but rather it's in your trust. And then what the occupant of this property has to do is pay off that balance of the mortgage, which currently is $294,000 approximately, plus come up with $60,000. And with that, he'll complete the agreement.
Yes.
And then the boys can exchange that deed and in exchange for those funds. Otherwise, if he doesn't perform, then unfortunately he defaults on that note.
Yes.
And the boys can go ahead and evict him, and the boys would then be able to put and either buy the property or just take over ownership of the property themselves.
They'll just take over ownership.
50-50. And if they want to sell it, they can put it on the market and sell it. If they want to just buy it one out from the other, they can do that.
Yes.
But it'll be the boys to own.
Yes.
If,
and they have to agree or get an appraiser. If one wants to buy it from the other, they'll have to get an appraiser. And then make a decision.
Or if they want to save money on the appraisal, they can just find the 20 comparables on the property and decide between themselves what they feel like is the fair market value, and they agree on it that way.
But they can go to Zillow.
Right.
And find out what's the...
Right. Zillow.
Yeah.
And of course, all of these are ways that they can come to some. They also have accounts over there at Bank of America and Wells Fargo. You've got the Bank of America checking and savings, and you're going to go over to the bank and you're going to put the boys on there as beneficiaries. You've already put them on there with your regular traditional Wells Fargo IRA. Their names are already on there, right? You've got an IRA at Wells Fargo.
Yes.
And you've named the boys as equal beneficiaries.
I'm pretty sure that's
You're going to go back over there and say, hey, I want to make sure my boys are on here.
Yeah.
So you got to go to Wells Fargo, make sure about that. You've got the 2010 Challenger. You got the 2001 Camry. You've got some 9mm and a .308 rifle. You've got about 100 pieces of Christmas decorations. You've got some silver coins and some jewelry. They'll figure out between themselves how to share all that stuff, right?
Yes.
And you don't want any of your estate to go to your ex-wife, Anita, correct? And is there anything else you wanted to make crystal clear?
No, I think that's good.
Okay, very good. And of course, I'm James Mariani, and I'm reachable at 619-701-2764. And so if the boys, or if Gianna, who was just born on the 2nd of July, 2015, if she's looking at this and missing Grandpa, any final words for Gianna you wanted to say to her?
Just that we should see you growing up and enjoy your company.
Great.
What can I say?
Great.
Hopefully she does good for herself.
But you've had a lot of fun watching her grow these 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I watch her I go over every day, but I watch her Mondays and Fridays.
Great. And she's 2 years old now.
Yep.
And she's a pistol. Really sharp?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Has she ever drawn anything yet for you or painted anything?
She tries to draw, but
How's she doing now? In Italian, would you say something in Italian so Gianna can understand how Grandpa spoke Italian?
Quella già parla italiano, un pochettino. So.
Very good. Thank you.